Hi, the focus of this video is adding integers. And what we're going to use today is the scenario of a tightrope walker walking across a tightrope from point A to point B, finishing his routine, walking down the ladder, it's over. Now, we're going to use it to show a simple addition expression, 4 plus 2. Now, that first term, 4, would represent his first step, his first movement, which is a 4-foot leap in a positive direction. Because if you think of a number line, positive movement is to the right, negative is to the left. So the way we would diagram this would be one 4-foot leap. Here's point A, and that's his movement. Now the second step in his routine is a 2-foot step. So after that 4-foot leap, he then does a 2-foot step, and this is the end of his routine. Now, since this is the end of his routine, that means he's on point B. So we would express the distance of that tightrope as from point A to point B would be 6 feet. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now, the way this would be most helpful is with negative integers, sort of organizing your information. If we have 4 plus negative 2. Now, this would also consist of a 4-foot leap and a 2-foot leap. But the only difference is this second step is backwards movement. Because again, think of the number line. A negative 2 is 2 feet in the negative direction. So if we were to map this out, here's point A. He does a 4-foot leap, positive 4. But then from where he ends up, he is now going to go 2 feet in the negative direction. So from here, 2 feet in the negative direction. That is the end of his routine. That would be point B. So that means from point A to point B is 2 feet away. So this would give us our value of 4 plus negative 2. 4 plus negative 2 is negative 2. It's 2. All right. Now, even more helpful, this would be in longer expressions with more terms. So we have 5 plus negative 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus negative 7. Now, some people might think one easy way to do this would be to take all your positives, take all your negatives, separate them, and then combine add the difference. So that's one way. Perfectly valid method. But let's look at the tightrope scenario and see if that helps. Now, looking at these as 5 movements, since there are 5 terms here, his first movement would be a 5 in a positive direction. So he is now 5 feet away. Now, the second movement is 3 feet in the negative direction. Now, it might help if you keep track of where he is after each step. That might help with the simplified answer. Okay, so 5 positive, 3 negative, he's now 2 feet away from his starting point, 2 feet away. Now that third movement is a 4-foot leap. So from here, he goes forward 4 feet. So he is now 6 feet away, if you're keeping track. Now, after that 4-foot movement, he then has another 2-foot step. This is an elaborate routine here. So from here, from his 6 feet away, he now goes 2 more feet, putting him 8 feet away. And that last movement is 7, but in a negative direction. So from this 8-foot distance, he is now going back 7, putting him 1 foot away from point A. And that would give us our final value. Our final value is positive 1.